gather round, buckle up, because I've discovered some really disturbing things on the internet, because I have to experience them. So do you. Get your popcorn, get your blanket, turn off the lights if you're brave enough, close your doors, lock your windows, shut your blinds, because we're going to be reading some scary stories. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Hello people of the internet, people of the earth. I have a cold. I'm gonna sound a bit more nasally than I usually do, but that's fine. We're gonna get past that. Come on, come on, come on. Sorry, people wouldn't be doing Fast and Furious outside. Because I have to experience this, you have to experience it. That's just how it's gonna work. That's just how it's gonna. Twitter user Soho Satan tweeted, obsessed with hearing strange things men do on dates. My friend's date last night ate her entire sushi roll while she's in the bathroom. One time I ate something I didn't like, texture thing, and the guy had me spit it out into his hand and then he ate it. And he said he would have me mama bird him. But it was our first date and he didn't want to freak me out. Then he took his entire shirt off in the restaurant to show the waitress his new tattoos. So the man put his hand out. Stupid. And he spat in his hand. Both of you are as weird as each other. Why did you spit in his hand? Someone said, bloody hell. She's definitely Australian. She said, bloody hell, he's a keeper. Oh no, she's from England. But let's just say she's Australian. Ain't no man like that a keeper. He belongs in a zoo, okay? Ooh. First date with this guy from Nigeria. Nino, Mayday.
No, but it's not funny. At the end of the day, is it? It's serious.
First date with this guy from Nigeria. Out of the 3 hours there, he spoke for 2 hours, 45 minutes about himself. He said he loved me, then he asked me to marry him. Typical Nigerian men. I said no. He took my hand and began to climb on top of the chair to profess to the few joint that he wanted to marry me. Went on a date once where the guy kept spitting in his hands to moisturize them like lotion, and then proceeded to try feed me sushi with his spitty hands. I left immediately. You nasty. You see what's different with her and the rest is that she left immediately. No. On a first date, a guy kept asking me if I was open-minded. When I asked why, he finally said that he used to worship a guru in the California desert, and one time the guru had resurrected a duck. The man would say, oh, used to. Best believe that used to is not a used to. Best believe that used to is not used to. It's definitely real. Like, he definitely still did it. That's why he was asking if she was open-minded. And also, when a man, you know when men tell you that you're open-minded, do not even believe it. Don't take it as a compliment. Don't take it as a compliment, because I like how open-minded you are. They're basically saying, I think it's very easy for me to manipulate you and you'd go with it. That's basically what they're saying. There's no other translation. That's basically what they're saying. I used to think it was a compliment, but then I actually started to deep it. Oh, open-minded, what does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, so my brain is leaky. Oh, so my brain is open. Oh, so no. Do not strive to be open-minded in another person's mind, especially someone that's trying to pursue you. It's a negative. You better run. You better pack all your belongings. Pack your overnight bag and run. Pick up your shoes. Pick up your bag. Pick up everything that you came with today and run. That's what you need to do. And I'm actually being serious. I may be smiling, but this is a very serious topic. Run. Someone else, I don't know. Someone said one time I was on a date at sushi, but she wouldn't stop looking at her phone. So while she was in the bathroom, I turned it off. She didn't notice all night, and she was so mad when she finally did. I'm still proud of that. That's weird. Or maybe, just maybe, instead of trying to change someone's actions, find someone else. Like, literally. Or bring it up. Or complain. Or express yourself. Not touch someone's phone to be, oh. I said I needed to use the bathroom before we left. He offered to go put the rest of my food, 6 wings and fries, into a to-go box for me. When I got home, I found one wing and his chewed up lemon from his margarita in my box. Why even add the celery/carrots? That is just disgusting. I feel like me, because I always be hungry, I would literally like look inside. And obviously 6 wings, it doesn't look like this can substitute the weight of 6 wings, especially since 1 wing looks that big. I'm just doing my mathematics. If 1 wing is that big and there's 6 of them, 1 big wing times 6 does not equal 4 celery sticks. 2 celery sticks and 2 carrots. A guy I know says he always pees on the toilet seats of his dates to show that he is a true man, and he won't change his habit of peeing while standing for her. He does not have second dates, and apparently also never heard that men can also just not pee on the seat. Where do you find... I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm not involved. It's not my business. It does not concern me. First of all, how's he even getting into the house of his dates? I don't want to be talking about pee. I want to talk about pee. I had a guy pull up a fold-up walking stick out of his car. Say he didn't need it but liked it. Then at the end of the date, he offered to take me home, but I'd have to sit in the back because he seatbelts his stick in the front. What? Because he seatbelts his stick in the front. Is that not a mental illness? Is that not mental illness? Also had a guy tell me I have lovely skin and it would crisp up well if I was ever roasted alive. Never left a restaurant so quickly in my life. Wow. Metro boom, make it boom. Piano concert day. He turned up and there was no concert. He suggested we go back to my dorm to hang. I refused to close the door, so we watched the movie in silence. He chose Aladdin and then he left. My roommates found out he put up fake concert posters around campus the week before. She just dodged a literal psychopath. That's really creepy. Did she report him? Like, I want to know the next. Metro boom and make it boom. Okay, I don't know. What? I had a roommate tell me one of her friends went on a date, and when they went back to her apartment, he told her to go into the oven because it was his kink. Moving on. How do people feel about taking leftovers on a date? I didn't actually know this, but some people are really like against taking food to go from a restaurant date. Like, why is that such a bad thing? Let me know what you think. Politely paid. No, politely paid. Listen to this story. Someone invited me on a date, and the entire date he talked about how much money he has, how many businesses he owns. Then when we order, he says he's fine with water. So then I order my food. Later on, the bill comes, he looks at me and he said, well, I didn't eat. You did. So I politely paid and I just didn't talk to him again, because why invite me to a restaurant? You had no intentions of even eating. We could have literally just kept texting. This is why I don't go on dates now. People are just weird in real life. I would have never paid. First of all, you want to be bragging, but excuse me, why would you invite me to a whole restaurant? A whole restaurant if you're not gonna eat anything, you're just gonna order water. He probably ordered tap water. It broke. No, I'm not gonna curse anyone on this channel. No, actually I am. Broke, dusty behavior. Oh, okay, let's say he is rich. That mentality of, ooh, no, the broke mentality is still with him. We could have literally just kept texting. Well, it's good that he showed you he was a weirdo. Like, it's amazing. It's great. It's lovely. It's progress. Like, the feeling of wanting to keep yourself to yourself is actually real, and I actually completely understand it. But it's not good to like shut yourself out because you've had one unpleasant experience with someone. But if it's deeper than just being petty, then that's a whole different story. But if it's petty, like, oh, someone goes to you, so you end up paying half or paying for a full meal, that's, first of all, you learn from it, and you make sure it never happens to you again. No, I went on a date and he barked at dogs. Like, we'd walk past a dog and he'd bark at them, like he was establishing himself. Not just a bark, no, full on barking. Dog barking at dogs. You know, that there's a point where it's either you drop 5 steps back and just pretend you don't know each other, or you just keep the pace up. But then if you keep the pace up and he tries to keep the pace, it's gonna be like, oh, is someone called the law? Is he trying to... These stories are rough. As much as I want to continue, as much as I want to be brave for you guys, I just couldn't go ahead. I just couldn't continue with these stories. So I've put the link to the whole thread. There's literally thousands of replies, so you can continue reading them. Make sure you subscribe, because I did not do this for no reason. And make sure you like the video, because what the heck. Nah, I'm not reading that. Because people, nah. What the heck? I'm not finna talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.